Hey, what's going on there, YouTube?
You almost sat on me, man.
Man, forget you, man.
What's up, everybody?
What's going on, y'all? We're back for a brand new trailer reaction review again.
I'm wearing the same clothes. This is all doing the same day. You watch 3 of our other reactions, so don't be alarmed. We do take showers, okay? We are people, normal people with jobs and healthy families. You got the the evidence is on the channel, bro.
Anyway,
this is on the channel.
We're doing a review on the sequel to, or the follow-up of, The Maze Runner. If you look back, we did a review on The Maze Runner back then when it first came out.
Right.
And we knew that the way it left off, that it had groundwork for maybe another one to come out. And then I guess it was like 2 weeks after, because it made so much money that they automatically said it was going to be a second one. So I was like, oh, awesome. What's the name of it? Scorch Trials. That's the name of it. So we're going to go ahead and do this reaction trailer review for The Maze Runner, The Scorch Trials.
Wait.
Trailer number 1.
Sidetrack. Do we have
the first
Maze Runner?
Do we own it?
Do we own the first one?
No.
We have to buy that.
I agree.
For like,
it was on sale this weekend at Best Buy for $7.99.
For how much?
$7.99.
Go pick it up at Best Buy for $7.99.
That's advertising. Anywho,
I work for Best Buy.
Man, why would you say that? Why would you even know? No hookups, no more locked doors.
You guys know the drill. You know what I'm saying? Don't come knocking on my door.
All right, here we go. How you hide yourself like that?
I think it's safe to say the Maze Trials were a complete success.
That was so messed up how they played
It's
this.
too soon to say. They can be the key to everything. It's time now to begin phase 2.
Welcome to the Scorch.
Dang.
The world outside's hanging on by a very thin thread.
Dude from Game of Thrones.
On this door lies the beginning of your new lives.
Hey Thomas, we weren't the only maze.
What do you remember about Wicked?
I remember they sent me into the maze. I remember watching my friends die in front of me.
Don't you want to understand
Understand what?
why this all happened? I just need to know, whose side are you on?
Must be his dad.
They're hiding something.
What? You don't know that?
They lied to us.
Oh my
We
God.
escaped. It's all just been part of their plan.
What do they want from us?
Thomas! The maze is one thing. The 2 kids might last one day out in the Scorch.
Oh, flip.
What the hell?
Oh, flip that.
The course of your lives will determine the course of humanity.
Dang.
Light
Or darkness.
Dang.
This joint's real, bruh. This is actually gave me chills.
What the heck? So, that was nuts. That was actually a really good trailer.
That was a good trailer, man.
I didn't anticipate any of that. It kind of felt like coming off of like the Hunger Games 1, coming on the Hunger Games 2, like Catching Fire. Like when I was looking at it, I was like, man, it's not gonna be better than the first one. But I really like Catching Fire a lot more than I like the first one. This kind of has the same exact kind of feel to it. It has the possibility of like great things coming out of it, because it was always my opinion in the first one. Spoiler alert if you haven't seen the first one, that like the kids were like those Reavers. The Reavers that were like killing them and that were hunting them, those were bits and parts from them. I don't think they were just aliens. I think that they actually created those things. Because when they showed like the cocoon thing in that tube, I was like, those are like parts of Reavers, you know what I'm saying? So like, what are they really doing to these kids? Like I saw them like their heads up into the air. So I was like, yeah, maybe this is like them kind of showing what more they've done. The other thing I don't know is who these other characters. I mean, when I saw the guy from Game of Thrones, I was like, instantly, for some reason, my instinct was like, that's his dad. Because in the first one, like, they showed like what his mom had to play with the whole entire thing, right? But they never showed who his dad was. I don't think. I can't remember. But looking at the action for this one, he was like y'all being in the maze is one thing, but you being out there, you're not gonna last a day out there. But it's all part of a whole nother test though. Like they even said it in the beginning. Maybe one thing is like it was vague and like, okay, well this is the second half like of their trials, you know. But she already established that this is another test, you know. And I don't see like that's part 2. Like what do they have to do for 3? You know what I'm saying? Like it looks like the world is so messed up. There's kind of like this Mad Max kind of feel to it, like where everything is like sand and lightning is just randomly coming out. So it's probably really harsh. And I don't know if anybody did survive out there, but I guess that there were people that made it to the first mazes, and they've been going through the Scorch Trials, I guess. But it was really interesting to me. What are your thoughts, Joe?
Did you see those creatures that they had in those tubes?
That's what I'm saying.
They were like outside, crawling on that bridge.
I didn't see it.
I think they showed it for like, I don't know, like 1 second, but I think they were outside. Like when they went to the desert, the desert city. I think I seen like someone like crawling on the bridge.
Oh snap!
Yeah, I think so. I would go back and watch it, but one thing I like about this trailer, and one thing that it reveals is like, so you have, you know, Thomas, you know, his crew from the first one, and they were like timid, you know, scared individuals. Now in this one, you see them like
they get bucked,
war ready. Like I was just like, it's kind of like, you know, reminds me of the Walking Dead series, how like, you know, Rick and all his like family just, you know, just came up and they don't want to mess with them.
This dude hadn't even seen the 5th season, y'all. I
haven't even seen the 5th season yet, but I mean, from what I've seen so far, it's like, yo, you don't want to mess with Rick and his team, and that's what I'm getting from this. And I like the diversity. Like they have a pretty decent squad. I mean, they have a couple girls in their squad on the team, and you know, I mean, it just looks real. Like these guys about to hold their own. It's great to see like Thomas step up, and it's like you can seriously see him as a leader.
Yeah.
If not before, like you'll definitely see it now.
I agree.
Yeah, man.
I'm interested to see how this is gonna go and plan out. And what I always do, I hate that I do it, because I would love to read the books and then look at the movies, but I always try to look at the movies first, so I'm not spoiled, you know, because I don't want to spoil myself by looking at the books. Like, it's one thing if I looked at the books, I didn't know about the movie, but because I'm looking at the movie and I look at the first movie, like, man, I don't want to see the second book to get spoiled by it. I did that with, I think, the Twilight series or whatever. And I regretted that joint because I was like, man, this is totally different at the same time. Like, anyway, that's a whole nother story. But I really would like to see what happens next, and I would like to read this book, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna wait till the movie comes out, and I'm gonna enjoy it. Like, for whatever it is, like, it looks really entertaining. I enjoyed the first one. Some people didn't, but the fact of how much money it did make it, and at the same time, the dynamics of how it was kind of like what was the name of that movie? Lord of the Flies kind of meets like Lost in a sense. That was kind of like an even merger for me, and because of that, I was like, if it's anything kind of like Lost in the progression, how the story works, there's no telling what they're gonna uncover through the rest of it. And so that's kind of what this one kind of looks like, and so I'm highly anticipating great things for it. So I can't wait.
Yeah.
What about you?
Also, I'm excited about like the mental games that they're playing with these individuals. Like, okay, so I think how it's gonna go is like they pretty much revealed that the maze was a test, you know, to the individuals, and with that they're going to a second phase of testing, and it's like how they go about putting someone through a test after revealing that they've already been through a test. You know what I'm saying? Without them knowing, like that's a big like. That'll screw up somebody's mind, like, and I like how they did it with the first one. As far as like the mental, kind of like
they kept them in fear from not being able to progress or doing anything. Like even as a faction, like they were fearful of what is the possibility. The only thing that was the singularity was Thomas, because he wasn't afraid to go and do it. Man, shut up. Yeah, I'm hoping for good things for it too.
Yeah, I like as a viewer, like they keep you guessing and try to figure out everything, and it's like, as viewers, we don't know all that's going on. Yeah. We find out when they find out, so I think that's really good.
Yeah.
It's really good.
But yeah, hopefully y'all enjoyed our reaction / review of the Maze Run, the Scorch Trials. Hopefully if you did, leave a like below. We're gonna leave a trailer in the description bar below so you can be able to check that out. And thanks everybody for subscribing. Hope y'all have a great Memorial Day weekend. We had a great time with family at Virginia Beach. And we're about to go chill and rest. We're tired. You ready for work in the morning? SCL0320 signing out.
Boy Joe Johnson, holla.
Later everybody. Bang, 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 bang. Pineapples.